So Donald Trump has been lying and downplaying the coronavirus from the very start. And I always wondered, is it just that he's so stupid that he just can't understand what all of his experts are saying? Or is he just lying like he always does about everything else? So Bob Woodward, whichever one it is, his reporting came out, and it's a recording of Trump just admitting that he likes to downplay the virus and contradicting the many public statements he's made about how it's worse than the flu, or and how it actually does affect kids, even though he's going out there and saying the opposite and demanding schools reopen. So now that he actually has coronavirus, some people, I don't really understand this because we have 5 years of evidence to the contrary, but some people are like, oh, okay, well, maybe now he'll learn and now he'll finally take it seriously, even though, like, he never has before and he knew the facts before, but he just didn't care. Maybe now that he actually has personally dealt with it, he'll do the right thing for once. And to those people, I say, you need to, like, get your head out of your bums and pay attention to what's been going on, because this guy does not learn and he does not care, and he will always, always, always double down and triple down and quadruple down and keep doing the same thing again and again and again and again. And now that he's had coronavirus, he's just being even worse. He's saying, oh, it's totally fine, it's just like the flu. He's still saying it's like the flu. We have him on tape saying it's much, much worse than the flu. But he's still saying publicly, oh, it's just like the flu, even though he knows that tape is out there of him saying the exact opposite and saying that he likes to downplay it. But he doesn't care. Nothing will change this man or affect him or get him to be a decent human being. It's too late for that. He's like a 70-year-old, 78-year-old, or whatever he is, 74-year-old, just walking piece of entitlement and privilege and inherited wealth and lies and delusional cult mentality. That's it. That's all this guy is, and that's all he'll ever be. That's all he's capable of being. And so for people out there to be like, oh, Biden, he's not progressive enough. Oh, Biden, he supported, he palled around with segregation. It's like 30 years ago, 40 years ago. I mean, that is not relevant. The way we have to look at this is Donald Trump we're in an ocean drowning, and Joe Biden is the life raft. Okay, he's the only option to defeat Trump. Is he the perfect option? No. Were there better options? Of course, but he is the only option. So if you're not a fool, you need to get on board and take the life raft. You don't say, oh, this life raft isn't that good. I'm just going to sit here and drown instead because, I wanted a bigger life raft. I wanted a better life raft, and then this life raft, it's too old. Like, no, you don't mess around. You get on the life raft and then you figure out what to do from there. But you got to get on the life raft, and Joe Biden is that life raft.